Hello everyone. In the previous video we studied the different composition of population, that is gender composition, age structure, age sex pyramid, and different type of population composition, that is aging population, working population, and child population. So in this video we will study about rural urban composition. So the division of this population into rural and urban is based on residence, means people living in rural areas and urban areas. So the age sex occupational structure, we studied different type of social conditions in rural urban composition, that is the age sex occupational structure, density of population, level of development between rural and urban area. These all aspects vary from a rural area, that is the mostly belong to village or town area, and from a urban area it is different from cities. So the criteria for differentiating rural and urban population varies from country to country. In general terms, we can say that rural areas, those areas where people are engaged in primary activities, that is related to agriculture, and in urban areas, majority of the working population is engaged in non-primary activities, that is in manufacturing sector, service sector, in research sector, etc. So for these differences we studied differences between rural urban composition. So look at this picture, that is figure number 3.4, rural urban sex composition. So they are, in this figure we have taken few countries and the composition of females in rural and urban areas. So in Zimbabwe, that is an African country, females per thousand males in rural area are more than as compared to urban areas. That is 1087 in rural areas are females uh, upon on per thousand males, and 1032 females are there in urban areas in Zimbabwe. And same with the Nepal, that is females in a rural area are more as comparison to females in urban areas in Nepal. And the western countries like Canada and Finland, here females in urban area are more as comparison to rural areas, and same with New Zealand. So the western countries, that is Canada, Finland, here male outnumber females in rural areas while females outnumber the males in urban areas, means females are more in urban areas as comparison to males in western countries. While in Asian and African countries the condition are reverse. uh, Here males outnumber the females in urban areas and vice versa. So the excess of females in urban area in western countries, that is USA, Canada, Finland, and European, is the result of vast job opportunities. Uh, while in Asian and African country it is reverse condition. So why there are so less females in Asian or African country? With the help of taking the example of our country, that is India, we can understand this term, because the most females are our country are engaged in primary activity, that is related to agriculture or farming activities. So the participation is very high as comparison to males in rural areas. Here males have better job opportunities of in urban areas as comparison to females. So there are various reasons why females have uh, less in rural areas, because there are shortage of housing in cities, high cost of living, and unsecurity of jobs, and lack of securities for women in cities. And these factors discourage women to migrate from rural to urban areas. So that's all about rural urban composition. Now we'll study about literacy. So in India, a person can be termed as literate who can read, write, and have ability to do some calculation above 7 years of age. So that person is known as literate. So literacy rate denotes the percentage of population. So in Kerala it is highest, and Bihar it is lowest in India. And the last topic of this chapter is occupational structure. So in the previous video I told you about that there are various age group or age structure present, that is 0 to 15, that is known as child age group. Then 15 to 59 is the working population. Then above 59 or from 60 is the old age, so they need more expenditure on healthcare facilities, and they are termed as aging population. And I've given you the example of Italy, and for working age group I've given you the example of India. Here average age is 29 years. So let's start. The working population, that is 50 to 59, women and men both, take part in various occupations ranging from agriculture, fishing, manufacturing, construction, commercial, transport. So agriculture, forestry, fishing, these are and mining are classified as primary activities, and manufacturing is termed in secondary. Manufacturing, trade, transport, communication, and then service sector is related to tertiary sector. Then there is one more sector, that is quaternary sector. Here jobs related to research, IT, and developing ideas are termed in quaternary sector. So development of a country can be done with the help only when the all population or working population engaged in all four sector. That can be the good indicator of the development of a nation, because industries and infrastructure provides more job opportunities, even tertiary sector and quaternary sector also. So if the economy is still in primitive stage, then the proportion of people engaged in primary activity will be high, as it involves extraction of natural resources. For the development of a country, uh, the working age population should engage in all four sectors. And that's all for this chapter. Thank you, children.